Hi, I'm Nolan with Musaholic Magazine, and I'm here with Arrows in Action. Can you guys
Wow.
all introduce yourselves?
Absolutely. I'm Matt. I play guitar in Arrows in Action. My name is Victor. I sing.
My name's Jesse. I don't know how close to hold the microphone to my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Is it like this or like this or
Just like
this?
right here. It's
Right
fine.
here? Great.
Yeah. Okay.
And he also plays the drums.
Oh, I play the drums.
Yeah. At the end of February, you released your single, "The Credits," which featured Loveless and Magnolia Park. What was the process like working with them, and what was the inspiration behind the track?
Who wants to start?
You want to start this one? Okay, I'll do it. So we had actually started on this track months and months ago. We had kind of like a synthwave kind of idea, and then Matt and Jesse had kind of built out a lot of the guitars and the drums for it and everything. We had kind of gotten like a chorus idea and a verse idea, and we had like a full version of the song without features. And then the more we thought about it, we thought it'd be really cool to get some of our friends on there, or like artists that we had never gotten to have a chance to feature with. So we had reached out to Loveless, and he was more than happy to hop on the track. And then Magnolia Park also saw that we were doing that, and they were like, maybe we could do something all together.
They
And
saw that we were like teasing it on Twitter, and Magnolia Park hit us. Yeah, it was many months ago, and they hit us up and they were like, "Yo, you wanna like just really do the whole TikTok band collab on this?" And we're like, "Yeah, of course we do." So yeah.
Sick. I noticed each of you have like your own color that's assigned to you. Like you guys dye your hair.
Victor,
You have blonde hair.
orange shoes.
Yeah, a little orange, blonde, close enough. Is there any reason you guys chose these color scheme?
so normally with each like release, we'll kind of pick like a scheme for just the album artwork and everything. We've done like purple and green at a certain point. For Be More, it was like orange, pink, and blue. With this one, we decided to go with purple, red, and orange. Matt had been dyeing his hair red a lot recently, and I just thought it really looked good on him. Jesse's always been a very purple boy. And I had just been playing around with a lot of like desert tones, a lot of like those sorts of like very like sunsetty sort of vibes, and so it just seemed like a cool idea to just have those three colors be it. And then we got to come up with like the symbols for the album artwork and everything, and each of us have our own specific color. We had talked about maybe doing some sort of like stage outfits, and so we thought it'd be really cool to be able to color code those. So clearly, orange, red, purple, and yeah, it just seemed to go really well with it. We all really liked our colors. Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. All right. Your debut album, "Built to Last," is coming out May 26th. Is there anything else we can expect from you guys before then?
Oh, yes. We'll be on vacation. Be chilling.
Never on vacation.
Matt's doing a cooking show. No, we have some songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this year with the album coming out, we already have like 4 of the songs out that'll be on the record, so there are
Right.
9 more songs coming. Can't say exactly when or how,
Mhm.
but I'm sure that everyone will hear more songs as they come.
Yeah, all right.
More music soon.
Yeah.
Out of all the singles you've released so far for "Built to Last," which are you most proud of?
Singles. You answer first, Jesse.
Yeah.
You gotta think about this one.
For me, I think it's "Put You Through Me" for a number of reasons. I think that one was very different when we started it from anything we had done before, or just sort of like moving more in that direction. And building that out was a lot of fun. Yeah, people seem to like it a lot.
Yeah. I think Put You Through Me was the first Nashville, right?
Yeah.
I would say The Credits, just because it was something that it was, I don't know, people ask about songwriting process. It's funny because it's so different so many times, and that was another instance of something that was very different for us, because like the reference was a Weekend song, and with our producer Dan, it started with just like synths and a beat. We don't usually start songs like that, so kind of trying something new. I'd say The Credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
For mine, I'd say it was probably High, just because that was the first time I'd really like sat down to like really play bass on a lot of our stuff, and so that's been a fun experience for Matt and I to be able to like kind of just trade off on bass tracks on each song on the record.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I wrote that one with our buddy Dan Swank and this writer Ricky Manning, who was great, and it was just, we like to joke around and say it's like the weird one, So it was fun to put that out as a single, to really just be like, look, we can do whatever we want, and we can do fun, weird, sexy
The
stuff
weird
too.
one and
That's-
a group of weird ones.
Yeah.
"High" is actually one of my favorites off.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Okay. What has been each of your favorite fan interactions you've experienced recently?
Recently, I think it was actually just last night. Somebody came up to us and told us, that they were so excited to bring their kid to their kid's first show, and they had recently just adopted them. Like the
Aw.
paperwork had just gone through, and they were like, "We're so happy." I think that maybe they weren't able to make it to the last one because the paperwork had not gone through, but because it had finally been finalized, they were able to bring them to our show, and it was just such a special moment. It was just like, dude, forget about our show. This is great this is amazing to
Yeah.
hear. So that was a really special moment.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
I think that's really hard to pick because there's so many things. Maybe the Gainesville Menace meetup was really heartwarming, and I guess I cry easily nowadays, but I just don't expect any of the things that get made for us. So that's up there. But I also definitely want to say, because that reminded me, there was a time in Boston where it was two folks and a very small kid, and it was their biological mom and their stepmom. And at a drop off one weekend, they realized that they both listened to Arrows in Action, and then they became friends and took the daughter.
Aw.
And so that one was just like a mind blowing.
That's
thing
so
to me. It's
sweet.
really sweet. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one specific thing.
It's Matt picked two,
I don't know.
Sorry, yeah.
I just really like talking to everybody on Twitter. It's cool. That's a lot of fun. I saw just today or maybe yesterday, Dev said that they reached out to a friend because of the whole checking in thing, and now they're gonna meet up to like drive to work together or something. I was like, that's the first pick for
That's
checking
what the
in.
song's supposed to do.
Yeah.
For context,
Shout out, Checking In, a song about reaching out to your friends.
that we played once
Which
live
is-
and haven't spoken about on the internet.
Yes,
Yes.
and that's already sparked a cool thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool.
That's sweet. What is your favorite song to perform?
That is tough.
I think my favorite song to perform is All the Ways I Could Die. I think so.
Again,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
That's a fun
Love
one.
that song.
I feel like it comes in hot.
For me, I'd say it always bounces around, but lately it's been uncomfortably numb, especially after playing it last night, just because that is, one of our most popular songs, and like the post chorus is always so fun. It always feels like an explosion at the end of the set, and such a great way to like have to cap it off. That's the way.
Yeah. I'll pick an old one for this actually. Playing this time is always really, really gratifying. Thank you. Because I remember playing that to empty rooms, and so playing that anytime when people are singing along just makes me happy. So this time on this tour, yeah.
What is your dream venue to play at?
Well,
I know yours. I feel like
yes, I have
I
dream
know a couple
venue.
of them,
I would
yeah.
love to play arenas. We're gonna play arenas. We're gonna do it.
Wembley.
But Wembley. But I think like a bucket list thing where like I would like check in with my younger self and be like, all right, like you did it, calm down, is headlining House of Blues Orlando. 'Cause I saw a lot of my favorite bands there, and through like local band submission things, got to play there, like play there and that kind of thing. So yeah, House of Blues Orlando.
For me, I'd say honestly, just because we live in Nashville now, the Ryman would be a really, really cool experience to be able to play that.
Red Rocks seems
Oh,
really cool.
Gorgeous place.
House of Blues Orlando for sure, because I've seen like a lot of cool shows there. Yeah, and the moon. When they have an arena on the moon,
It's being built.
we're gonna play it. Yeah,
You heard it here first.
that's right.
On a planet, you can build an arena.
That's right.
That's how it works.
What would your dream tour lineup be?
Ooh.
Mm.
Say
Do we have to be on it?
Bad
Well,
Sons,
Well,
Bad Sons
that's-
Water Parks, the home team, and us.
Yeah.
Waterparks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Austin Knight. That's it.
So just water parks, the home team.
Water Parks, Bad Sons, the home team, Arrows and Action. That's a good one.
Nice.
I'm gonna say Foo Fighters, the home team, us, and Rivals,
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
and Honey Revenge.
Oh, yeah.
5-man bill. Why not?
Put everybody on. Mine would be Arrows in Action headlines,
Yes.
and then probably like 5 Seconds of Summer,
Yeah.
One Direction
Yeah.
reunion
Oh,
tour,
yeah.
and I don't know. Probably whatever band I start will open. The next band that I start.
Jesse's side project.
My side project will open.
Yeah,
that
no,
makes-
not his side project, his solo project.
my future main project.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are your tour essentials?
Ooh. You got
I don't know.
it.
Everything that we ordered to Nashville when we get back. Clothes.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd say it's sleep mask.
Okay.
Sleep mask so I can sleep in the van during the day. I can take naps. I'm not driving.
Crazy fun about
Yeah, we don't have many wild demands on tour. Yeah.
Then gas station snacks. Go to gas station snacks.
Nerds Rope Clusters, big one.
Bold Chex Mix and kettle corn. Yeah.
Also, bold Chex Mix.
Okay. All right. I've got some more like silly questions, fun
Great.
questions. Would you prefer, as a pet, to have a puppy-sized elephant or an elephant-sized puppy?
That's
That's an easy one.
Hands
Yeah.
down.
For sure.
Yeah, the pet. Yeah, puppy
One
size
of the little baby elephants.
elephants. Yeah.
Don't have the infrastructure for.
I don't think I'll ever live somewhere big enough to accommodate the elephant-sized puppy.
I mean, that's
Unfortunately,
basically
feel
having like a
terrible.
saber-toothed tiger.
And that's
You
a
know,
puppy,
like,
so it's gonna
It's
get
the equivalent of that.
What
Like,
a comparison.
It's gonna get bigger.
right,
This
because
is
it's just a
true.
puppy. It's gonna get fucking enormous.
Massive.
True.
Enormous. Yeah,
Okay.
swear.
Yeah, don't swear.
Forgot to ask.
It's fine.
Okay.
How many clones of yourself do you think you could fight off at once?
Jesse holds himself in high esteem.
Well, because if they're clones of me, then right, like if two.
Yeah.
Well, that's just how clones work, right? So like 2 is the max.
Yeah.
And I think 1 is the only right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I could fight off one of myself.
There you
2,
go.
they'd get the up on me. They'd beat me.
I think I could fight them all off because I'll just make them all feel guilty about hurting me. I know how my brain works.
Huh?
It'll be fine.
It's not how many clones could you make feel bad.
I mean, using whatever tactics.
Yeah, it's psychological. There we go.
Right.
Yeah. You've become stranded on a deserted island. What 3 items do you need to survive?
Matt, Victor,
Jacob.
Jacob McKay, Swiss Army knife, and
This is an impossible question. I have no idea.
Satellite.
Honestly.
I don't know. Is that cheating? You can't contact the outside.
yeah.
A lighter. No, Flint. Jeff Probst. And the crew of Survivor.
Let's say fresh water, food, a guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Realist.
All right, last question. This one, funny.
Okay.
How many seagulls would you have to find in your house before you start to get suspicious that somebody was putting them there?
Seagulls?
Seagulls.
2, and I'm starting to hunt. I'm wondering who has done this to me.
Do they show up one at a time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You get past the second
Yeah.
seagull and have no thoughts
1,
about
I'd
it.
be like, that's crazy. 2, I'd be like,
That's
there's a
even
nest
great.
nearby.
I already have so many that
Oh, that's true.
um,
That would lose track.
I would lose track. Yeah.
Might
Alright.
wanna get
Yeah. Oh, it's raining.
out of
Yeah.
the rain.
It's all right.
That's
all right.
perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect
Oh, shit.
timing.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me do this with you guys.
Thanks for thinking of us. Yeah.
All right.